thanks for joining us tonight. We are actually going to go through some of the items that we sourced this week. So we have 23 items on our page. We do have a lot more that we got, but we don't have time to show all of them. So we added up how much we paid for these 23 items. So we came up with...
We spent $77 on these items.
And then we added up what they are going for on eBay and other platforms. We chose the lowest price and we came up with $1,100. Now that would be in revenue. So $77 to $1,100. Then we took away 20% to pay all the platform fees, and our projected profit is
$880.
There we go. So let's get started.
Pretty awesome. So the first item we have, we actually went to an estate sale. We got a bunch of board games. Surprisingly, vintage board games are actually worth money because they don't make them anymore. So the first one we want to show you guys would be Risk. It's actually the first edition of the Risk game. Now, the box is a little bit run down because of its age. This game is from 1959 and they are actually going for about $60 on eBay.
Yes, and as we mentioned earlier, we will be putting these on various platforms. Etsy is one of them. We have a vintage Etsy store and we typically hype up the prices on there between 20 and 30% per item, and people still buy it.
Yeah.
All right, so game number 2 is going to be from Parker Brothers, Air Travel Game, Wide World Travel Game. And
so this game was made in 1957, and it was made in the U.S. and currently it's going for $75 on eBay. And on Etsy, we're going to mark it up a little bit to $120.
It's in really great condition. And it has all the games you have all the pieces in them. They're playable. So yeah, so that's a good one.
Okay, now the next game is quite interesting. It's called Mystery Date Game. I believe they still make this, just a newer version nowadays. This is from 1965 and it's quite interesting. It has a board in it and I think you actually end up finding out who your mystery date is.
It is pretty interesting. All right.
And that game is going for $86 on eBay.
Very cool. All right, and the next game is Monopoly. That one is from 1946. All of these games were made in the United States. It's really cool to have such an older version of Monopoly. It is not the first edition, but it's pretty darn old. And that one is going for $53 on eBay. The next one is Scrabble. That's made by Selchow and Ryder Company back in 1953. Also made in the US, and it's going for $40 on eBay. And Michelle, you have the other one, so I'll read them off. So the next game we have is Racco by Milton Bradley. That's from 1961, and it's going for $20 on eBay.
I'm gonna open it so we can see.
Now this one is like one of the lower, turnover games that we have on our hands, but we'll still make a little profit on it. Okay, and then the next one is not a game. Well, let's do the last game. This one here.
Sure.
Last game is Las Vegas Junket from 1979, so it's one of the newer, less vintage games. That's still pretty old. It's older than both of us. And so that one is going for $30 on eBay.
Yeah.
All right, so from there we have other items that we got from other places. These were all from an estate sale. The next item that we have on here is from a garage sale.
It's a vintage phone.
Yeah,
and to grab it?
Well, we're gonna put a picture up on that one because those are all like wrapped up now, and you won't be able to see it.
It's a vintage phone.
So what kind of vintage phone is it?
It's a push button. So they're the old phones. There are two kinds. One is a rotary, and one is a push button.
Yep.
So that one is going for about $32 on eBay.
Okay, and then the next one we have is something we got at a garage sale for $1. It was it's Michael Shannon leather shoes. Their size is 6.5, and those are going for $30.
And then the next one is a VHS. Surprisingly, this VHS tape is going for a good amount of money at $25.
$25 on eBay. It was made in 1989, so it is definitely vintage. Okay, and then the next one on the list is also vintage from 1992. Really cool deck of just like collector cards. They're called Vintage Aircraft Nose Art. So there's actually like this whole movement where aviators used to, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to put art on the noses of the airplanes. And so this has pictures of a bunch of different types of art that were put on the noses of airplanes. Here's like an example of a couple. And so that one is going for $28 on eBay.
And in addition to that...
Sorry, really fast. We paid $1 for that at an estate sale.
In addition to that, we got these Victorian playing cards. They're vintage. They're from 1986. And those are going for $40 on eBay, and we got them for $1 each.
Okay, and then our 13th item, we're moving on to clothes now. We got all of these items just this past week, at a garage sale, and we actually have a video on YouTube that you can check out, like watching us in action grabbing these items. And so this is a neon pink North Face girls jacket made from nylon. It has high vent, which makes it waterproof, and it's going for $35.
We got it for all of these clothes. We got it for $2.80. The next one is a Givenchy black and the red star crew neck sweatshirt, and as you know, it's a premium brand. So that is we're going to sell it for $100.
Okay, the next one we have is a girls Thermofit Jordan pink, gray, teal little like a hoodie. A hoodie, yeah. Does it have a hood? Does that fit? Okay. This is girls size, meaning it's an XL in girls. It'll fit a girl that's between 13 and 15 years old, and it's going for $20 on eBay.
And then the next one is a Reebok women's running jacket. It's quite stylish. It's fuchsia pink, and it's got yellow zipper on it, and that one is going for about $20.
All right, and item 17 is a women's short-sleeved gray BCBG Max Azria, or however you say that. I still don't know how to say it. It's going for $35. It's a really beautiful sweater. It's actually got like a very loose turtleneck, and it's got short sleeves, and the material is so soft.
We got that for $1. And the next one is a blazer, Joe Fresh. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that brand. It's from Canada, and it's sort of like it's like a premium Zara brand in Canada. And that blazer is going for $28.
Item 19 is a high-low Hattie's. Again, I don't know how to say that, but it's an authentic Hawaiian shirt. They're super popular. I have a cousin who wears those all the time, and it's going to be posted for $28.
And the next item, surprisingly, is actually the best find from this weekend. We found a polo sport jacket vest, and we know that that brand is going for, you know, a good amount of money, but we didn't expect it to be sold on eBay for $200.
Yeah.
So we got it for $2.80.
Yep, that's definitely one of our best finds. But just the jacket on its own is super cool, the vest. It's got a picture of a big mountain on it. It's awesome. I loved it when I first saw it. I thought it was really cool. All right, and so the next one is a JVC DVD player. We paid $3 for it, and it's gonna go for $25.
And then always DVD VHS combos are always good to sell. So we snatched another one at the estate sale, and we're selling it for $70.
Yep, and that one we paid $5 for at the. Okay, the next item, item 23, we got for $2 at a garage sale. It's the front page LA Times book. This one we've sold a couple times. It usually sells between 15 and 20 bucks on eBay. And it's really cool because it highlights over 100 years of like front page headlines. Like for example, this one says Truman assassination foiled, 2 slain. I mean, it's just like the front pages only, but it's still so cool to like go back into history and see what was going on in the past, right? This one says, oh, this is LA Times, so that's showing something about Los Angeles. Oswald acted alone in Kennedy assassination. I mean, you'll see stuff like that. It's in excellent condition, and that's it for our sourcing that we wanted to share with you guys. We have a lot more, but we just wanted to choose a few items to share with you.
Yeah, and again, just to wrap up on some of the key items, we've spent $77 and we're projecting our profit to be about $880. So definitely going to garage sales and estate sales are worth the trip.
Yeah, and actually like going to garage and estate sales may not be the cheapest way to source, but we just love doing it. It's really fun for us to do. A lot of people go to the bins, and it's probably cheaper and faster there. It took us about 4 hours to source all of these things, but we just have a lot of fun doing it. So, you know, part of the reason why we do this is because it's so fun for us to walk around and search and find treasures. And there's a lot of people out there at garage and estate sales. It's really competitive. So anyway, that's why we like it. We're hoping to make about 880 bucks in profit. That can be a little bit less. Sometimes, you know, people will offer us a little less than what we have on our prices, and we'll accept it. So, but yeah, that's not bad. It's definitely going to be at least 5 times 77 bucks, which was our initial investment.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. We'll be sharing more videos like this sometime in the future. If you like what we're sharing, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks again.
Thanks for watching. Have a good day.